probably be praying seances on you when you ain't around.
Mm-hmm. Talking about you speaking.
Yeah. There ain't no enchantments against Jacob, so when y'all can do. You know? But the crazy part about it, hey man, you have to come to the realization that if they don't change, then they gonna die. It's almost like you have to wash your feet, wash your hands and your feet. Tell you that. Shake the dust off your feet, man. They gotta die, they gotta die. That's what it is. Because if we the first fruits, if we're the first fruits, then guess what? If we the first ones created in heaven with your house shot, then them our kids. Your mom and dad are your kids. Your dad is your kid.
Right.
He your kid. You just got a disobedient kid right now. If you part of the elect now. He looking at you like, my son, no, you my son. You being disobedient. Right? That's what it is. All right, go ahead.
And it reads, and come into the land which I shall shew thee. Mm-hmm. Verse 4. Then came he out of the land of the Chaldeans, mm-hmm. and dwelt in Canaan.
Yep. And
from thence, when his father was dead, he removed him into the land wherein ye now dwell. Mm-hmm. Verse 5. And it reads, and he gave him none inheritance. Mm-hmm. In it, not so much as to set his foot on.
Gave him no inheritance, man. That's cold. Man. But Yahweh had a plan. Yahweh finna give him, hey, his seed got everything. When you start reading, like your father don't give you nothing, but the Lord got something bigger and better for you. You see? That's what it is. Then go back to Genesis 12, Baba Shah. Who's at 12 and 1, 2? 12 and 1. Who's that? Verse 2, I believe it was.
There's the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 2. And it reads, and I will make of thee a great nation.
See, he would make of thee, he's talking to Abram, a great nation. Why this nation is singular, okay? Look at that, that's singular. A great nation. It didn't say nations. It said a nation, okay? It ain't plural. That's another key. Go ahead.
And it reads,
hey, simple grammar, man. Simple grammar. It's Esau's grammar. It's y'all grammar, man. That word ain't got no S on the end, so it's singular. Go ahead.
And it reads, and I will bless thee and make thy name great.
Mm-hmm. He said he will bless thee, he gonna make thy name great through his seed, man. All right? Hey, these men right here, man, the elect men out of there, hey, Exodus 19 and 5 tell you that they gonna be a priest, man. We're gonna be priests one day. When your house shot come back, we're gonna be priests, man. And that's when that prophecy goes. He told Abraham, I'm gonna make your people great, and we gonna see it then. We gonna know who Abraham is. He gonna be like up there, like, I told y'all, man. The Lord did it, man. He told me, man. He did it. I'm looking at y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great. Beautiful. That's gonna be his inheritance, man. Go ahead. You got something?
I was thinking Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Go ahead.
This Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Mm-hmm. For thou art the holy people
holy
unto the
people.
Lord.
That means you separate, you consecrated, you sanctified. Go ahead.
Thy God. Mm-hmm. And the Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Special people unto himself. A special people, a peculiar treasure, man. Go ahead.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people who are upon the face of the earth. Above all people who are upon the face of the earth. Everybody came out of Noah and them 3 sons. But the Lord chose the Israelites who came out of Abraham and Isaac, and they are descendants of Jacob. Okay? You got second Ezra
6 and 56.
Yeah,
that's the spirit. I was just, there's the book of second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 56, and it reads, As for the other people,
Go ahead now. Go back up to 54, Baba Kashad.
come. Matter of fact, we can.
Yeah, go back to 54. Yeah, we can take all the meat out that bone. Yeah, we want to eat the little gristle out there, right there.
It's more seasoning on it.
Yeah, more seasoning up in there. So, hey, it's going to be beautiful, man.
There we go.
He said that your seed going to be basically great.
Right.
Because, hey, Abraham didn't, he said no inheritance. The Lord had something for him is special. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 54. And it reads, and after these, Adam also whom thou madest, Lord of all thy creatures.
So Adam is over everybody. Adam, okay. And then you had Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So Adam is the father of us all, but guess what? They all died. He left 3 brothers, a father, and 3 brothers and 8 wives. Populate everything. Go ahead.
Of him come we all.
Go ahead.
And the people also who thou hast chosen.
People who you chosen, because he chose the Israelites, the special, peculiar people. You go into Deuteronomy, that was given to the Israelites, man, by Moses, man. That's the subject matter when you go into Deuteronomy. It's the Israelites and Moses. Go ahead.
Verse 55, and verse 55, and it reads, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Made the world for our sakes. Go ahead.
Verse 56, as for the other people.
And as for them other people, right?
Which also come from Adam.
Also come from Adam. Go ahead.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Ooh, you said that they are nothing, man.
That's cool.
You said that they're the ones who ain't chosen by the Lord, you nothing. That's cold, man. That's a heavy hitter. That hits to the soul. That's that Hebrews 5 and 12. The 4 and 12. Let me get that right quick. Hebrews. Hebrews.
Why you get there when we finish it out?
Yeah, you go ahead.
But be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So, hey, you're carrying a big bucket of water like we always explained. If a little bit fall out, you ain't even turn around and go fill it up. You don't even care about it. So the Lord looking at y'all like that little bit that falling from a bucket. Y'all, he don't care. And that's a cold cut. That hurts you to your soul. But that's what the word does. Hebrews 4 and 12. The word of the Lord Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit and of the joints and marrows, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intent of the heart. So it cuts you to the soul. So a lot of times when you read that one to the other nations, they be like, shit, that book's not part of the Bible. Yeah. That's what they want to say.
Yeah.
That's not a real book. Where'd that book come from? I don't have it. You don't have it because you ain't supposed to have it. If you had it, then you might not supposed to be able to understand it. Because he only revealed his secrets unto the servants who the prophets. Go ahead.
I got you.
Go ahead. We're going to go back to 12 too. Go ahead.
1 Peter 2 and 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood.
A royal priesthood. See, Abraham gonna get a chance to see that, man. Like I said, he gonna get a chance to see his sons, man, being them royal priests, man. Go ahead.
And a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye shall show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness.
Called you out of darkness, man. Out of being an adulterer, a murderer, a thief, an idol worshiper. He's called you into this glorious light. Of being in the light, or walking in righteousness, being in truth. Now, guess what? They say when the kingdom starts, it's going to be Yahweh Shai, and the King David. But he just told Abraham, you going to get a chance to see your seeds being what they are. So who was Abraham?
Hey.
All right, I'm going to leave y'all with that one. Leave y'all with that one. He said Abraham going to get a chance to see all his seeds being these priests. And then when you look at the order in the kingdom, the order going to be King David, Yahweh shall above him, Yahweh. So I'm asking you, where does Abraham fall in that spot?
Into his marvelous light.
Into his marvelous light, his knowledge and his wisdom and his understanding. Let's go back to Genesis.
That was him. And this is the book of Genesis, chapter 12, and start at verse 30. And it reads, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Now, that's the little hang-up trick. Because he said all families gonna be blessed. That's why all these other days, see there, everybody. That's the hang-up. All nations, right? When you go into it, each one of these children of Jacob, that's a nation within itself. Exactly. Now we could go into get more and more scripture because that's the hang up. You all nations. No, it's not all y'all, man. It's not all y'all. The Lord just told you in the second Esdras, some of y'all ain't shit.
Just straight spit.
Yeah, y'all ain't worse than spit. I just spit a while ago. It's like you on the ground. So how is it that you read this and you think you in it?
Done.
Whew, man. Okay, let's go to same chapter. Go to 26 and 4. 22 and 18. Chapter 22 and 18. One of y'all, and then one of y'all get 26 and 4.
I got you.
All right, read that Bible shop.
This is Genesis 22 and 18. And in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed.
See, in thy seed shall all the nations be blessed. That's another one. That's why they hung up.
In thy seed.
See that? It's plural. It says thy seed. It don't say seeds, man. Okay? That's y'all grammar. Okay, go ahead.
Because thou hast obeyed my voice.
Because you had obeyed the voice. Now what you got in 26?
In the book of this is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, and verse 4. And it reads, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of the heavens.
Say, will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven. Go ahead. Now, I'm going to read this in 15. Genesis 15 and 5. 15 and 5 says this, and he brought him forth abroad and said, look now towards heaven and tell the stars if ye be able to number them. And he said unto him, so shall thy seed be. He was talking to Abraham. He said, so shall thy seed be. If you could look at the stars and number, there's so many of them. Probably one of them nights where it was like, whoo, I can't even see it.
Up out here.
Yeah, if it's a new moon, the stars gonna shine extra bright because there ain't no moon. So their light gonna shine. He probably like, I can't even number all. He said, your seed gonna be like that. It's gonna be a nation. He said it's gonna be a nation plural. You done with 4? 26 and 4? Yeah, you did.
Almost.
Oh, yeah.
This book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 4, it reads, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto thy seed all these countries. And in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed.
And in your seed, all the nations. Because Abraham had 2 sons, and then Isaac had 2 sons, and then one of those sons got it, and he had 12 sons, which is the nation of Israel. Okay. Now let's go back to where we was at. 3, 12. 12.
4. We finished 3.
Yeah, we can jump from 3 to 7. Let's go to 7.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 7. And it reads, and the Lord Yahweh appeared unto Abram and said, unto thy seed will I give this land, and there buildeth he an altar unto the Lord Yahweh, who appeared unto him.
See, he built the altar, so he's going to get this seed, the land. Now let's go to Genesis 22 and 15. Baba Kashar. Because he had more. Abraham had more than one son. We know that when you read in when you go to basically the 17th chapter, it said that he had Ishmael. But have Esau. Yeah. What he do?
You went.
Did he really?
Yeah.
They would be amazed.
I could, yeah.
They're amazed, man. You know, when you go in the 17th chapter, it speaks on they can speak on him having Ishmael. No, 16 speaks on him having a son by Hagar, the Hagarine, which was Ishmael. And we know that blessing that came from the bondwoman, but the blessing was to the woman of who? Of the promise, which was Sarah. So when you go into chapter 17, then it goes into him talking about, and I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee in the generations of the everlasting covenant to be a power to thee and to thy seed after thee. He was talking about Isaac, okay? And it says, in the Most High, verse 9, it says, and the Most High said it to Abraham, he had changed the name already, thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore thou and thy seed after thee, after generation, and my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you, and thy seed after thee, every man among you shall be circumcised. All right, that was that covenant. Okay, be circumcised. Then when he jumps over to where it said Isaac, he goes down. Let's start at 17 and 17 before we go to that other one, 22.
17 and 17.
Come. Genesis 17. Right. All right. Got it? You got it, bro? Go ahead.
This is Genesis 17 and 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed. And he said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old?
Okay, so he was 100 years old. So he like, man, shoot, I ain't shooting nothing but dust. I'm gonna have a kid. I'm 100. Go ahead.
And Sarah said that is 90 years old.
She was 90. Go ahead.
And Abraham said unto God, Yahweh, oh, thy Ishmael might live before thee. 19. And Yahweh said, Sarah, thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac.
Isaac is, in Hebrew, is what? Ain't it Yatazak? I think it's Yatazak. Look it up. I think it's Yatazak. Yaiquab is what? What's Yaiquab? Y'all all get Yaiquab, I just basically told you what it was.
You're right.
What's Yaiquab? Yaiquab.
What you said what Yaiquab was. Isaac is Yatazak.
It's Yatazak. So Yaiquab would be what? It sounded like the name. So what was the first thing that came in your mind when I said it? Say the first thing that came in your mind.
First thing came in my mind was Isaac. You said,
okay. What was the first thing that came in your head?
John the front.
When I said Yaiquab. Nothing came in your head. No name, no nothing. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Yaiquab. Sounds. Jacob. Yeah, we talking about the chosen land. I said, ain't no trick. Abraham is Abraham. Yatazak.
When I was thinking of Jacob, I was thinking of Yashala.
Yashala, That's Israel.
Yeah. When he got his name changed.
Yeah, that's Israel. But Jacob, what's that name? Jacob is that's Yahweh.
And
COB at the end, Quab.